What's good? In true gatekeeper fashion, Derek Chisora wins a unanimous decision against Joyce in a pretty good scrap. You know what you're gonna get. Derek Chisora fight. He throws a million punches, keeps coming forward, goes for the knockout with every single punch. Isn't scared of getting stopped or hurt, which he did get hurt several times. He barely survived this fight. In the 10th round, he was actually running for most of that round, even though he landed a big right that knocked down Joyce in the 9th round. And throughout the first half of the fight, he probably won most of those rounds. And I'm glad that the judges got it right and gave it to Chisora. I see a lot of people post every time he gets a fight that he should retire. And I mean, probably. But there is a spot in boxing for the gatekeeper, for the journeyman, for guys like Derek Chisora that gatekeep a division, for lack of a better word, that we need. We need to find out if these guys are the real deal, and we need a tough guy that could beat them and give them a tough fight, win or lose, and beat them if they're not ready for the next step or ready to go back to the next step. And that's what Derek Chisora is. He always comes to fight, and he comes to win every fight. Every fight he comes to win, regardless. You've seen this when he fought Klitschko and Dillian White. So he's coming to fight, and if you're not ready, you're gonna lose. And I'm not gonna say Joyce wasn't ready, because he was ready for a fight. He was ready for a war. We've seen Joyce go to war before, but man, he just needs to change his style. He needs to stop standing up straight and move his head, man. Of course, it worked for him for a while. He did beat Daniel Dubois, but come on, man, it's time. It's time to move your head. I'm not gonna suggest a new trainer, but maybe you need a new training camp. He's got skills, he's got great conditioning, he's got power, but there's a couple things he needs to work on. At this point, they threw him Derek Chisora because he was expected to win that fight, and he lost. He lost pretty clearly in my book. Good on Derek Chisora, and they're probably gonna get a rematch, just like Povetkin and Dillian White when Povetkin got that upset. I am comparing those two, but not really, because Chisora never reached that level. But this is a minor upset in the heavyweight division. Well, let's see it again. Joyce should win the rematch. He probably should be the favorite. But that Derek Chisora fight, you know, it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be a little sloppy. That's why this fight was good. And unless you're a big fan of the heavyweight division at this point, or of one of these guys, I'll suggest to watch it. If not, it's not a must-watch fight like Tyson Fury versus Usyk. Yeah, there's a huge skill disparity between those two guys. So, Derek Chisora, good on him. And if he decides to win, if he decides to keep fighting, I hope he gets a couple big ones going forward, and that he gets his paydays that he deserves for being a consistently entertaining fighter. Thanks everybody for watching. Peace.